name is Kathy, and today I'll be continuing the talk on Feng Shui. Today, we will look at some of the things to look for when you move into a new home or an apartment. But before I do this, I wanted to let you know that because I have a great many videos now on many different topics, that I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. When learning the principles of Feng Shui, I like to approach the subject as if the knowledge were placed on an ever-descending spiral that moves ever deeper into the understanding of Feng Shui. First, we explore what Qi is and the different types of Qi. Then we move around the spiral of knowledge again at a deeper level and explored the concepts of Yin and Yang, and then we moved into a discussion of the 5 elements, the 3 cycles, the 9-star system, and your lucky stars, and the fortune of your door, the study of the Bagua and the 2 diagnostic methods, the effects of clutter, difficult door and window placements, and how to handle problems associated with the shape of your home, and how to use color to harmonize the Qi of your home, and how to use lighting and mirrors to harmonize the Qi of your home, and learning about the passageways of the home, the bedroom, the bathroom, the living room, the family room, the study, the kitchen, the home office, the 1-bedroom and studio apartment, crystals in Feng Shui, and today we'll look at some of the things that you need to look for when you move into a new home or an apartment. Finding and moving into a new home always marks a turning point in life. Sorting things out, throwing away what's no longer useful, packing up, moving out of the old place and moving into the new place naturally helps you resolve the past and make decisions for your future. The time of your move is important and will have either positive or negative effects on your health, career, finances, and relationships. Before you actually begin your move, spend some time reviewing everything that you've accomplished from the past up to the present and clarify your future plans as best as you can. If you move for positive reasons and to a good place in a good time, good fortune will follow. If you move under difficult circumstances but to a good place in a good time, your luck will change for the better. If, however, you move under difficult circumstances to a bad place in a bad time, you will be jumping from the fire pan into the fire. There are many people who unwittingly move to places that cause adverse conditions to develop in their lives, or who move to places that intensify adverse conditions that already exist. As an example, a family with mild financial difficulties moved into a house that brought them into serious financial difficulties. Or a couple divorced after they moved into a house in which the prior owners divorced, as did the owners before them. If you decide to move, consider the following guidelines before you commit to it. Number 1, first off, you should feel invigorated and uplifted in the new space that you choose. Number 2, if you have found a place that you like, try to investigate its history and that of its prior tenants if you can. Old places have happy or sad memories, however subtle, that can affect you for good or ill. For that matter, all places have specific energy patterns and have been influenced by the past people that have lived in that space. And these subtle influences will influence your life while living in these places for good or bad. So, it's necessary to be aware of how you feel about a place. If you really love the place, it will probably be a good spot for you. But if you don't have a positive reaction, don't try to rationalize these feelings away. Trust your gut here. Don't try to rationalize the place with what you think are its good points. Just trust yourself and don't take the place. Also make sure to get a feeling for who your neighbors will be. A bad neighbor can make your life a living hell. Check out this aspect carefully. Number 3, if you're looking at a house in the country, take note of the land's features. A site that is exposed on all sides with neither hills, a body of water, nor trees to protect it, or conversely a site on a hilltop or an unusually windy place holds neither chi nor money and is therefore undesirable. A site that is hemmed in or sunken where the air does not freely circulate receives sha chi and causes illness, which is also undesirable. It is not a good idea to have a house positioned directly in line with a roadway, for example, at a T or a Y junction, or so that water runs directly and visibly toward or away from the main entrance. Also, beware of railroad tracks, telephone and electric wires, and tower antennas that are distinctly visible from your doors or windows. Number 4, the best site for a house is one that sits amidst hills and or trees as if it were seated in an armchair. Hills and trees should rise up behind and to the left and right of the site. The back, left, front, and right sides are characteristically named the black tortoise, the blue dragon, the red phoenix, and the white tiger, respectively, as shown in this diagram. If you stand at the front door and look out of your house, the black tortoise will be at your back, the blue dragon will be at your left, the red phoenix will be in front of you, and the white tiger will be at your right. Ideally, the black tortoise and the blue dragon should rise up higher than the white tiger, and the red phoenix should not rise up at all, but should hold an interesting object or land formation off in the distance. If the white tiger and blue dragon are equal, the situation is still good. The blue dragon gives life and the white tiger takes life. So if the white tiger rises up above the blue dragon and dominates the site, the situation will not be fortuitous. If the house has land rising up in front so that you have to climb a hill when leaving, serious blockages may result. An even more negative aspect, suggesting defenselessness, occurs if the land falls away behind your house, such as the edge of a cliff. A house on elevated ground with hills rising up behind it and with a lake or winding river in front of it is the most favorable position. It is most auspicious to have a river or stream flowing from the tiger side to the dragon side of the house. If a house is built on open flat land, you can create the chi of the black tortoise, blue dragon, and white tiger by planting trees to screen the house and property. Number 5. Next, a house should be at a comfortable distance from the road, neither too near nor too far from it. There should also be trees or bushes to screen the house from the road, but they must not obstruct or crowd the doors or windows. Six, the best plots are those which are well balanced and have boundaries that conform to the natural features of the land. A triangular plot is least desirable because it is associated with fire. To mitigate the triangle's negative aspect, trees and bushes should be planted to create wooded areas that will camouflage and blur the corners, as illustrated in this first diagram. In a similar manner, a plot with an unusual or irregular shape can be treated with trees and gardens, as suggested by the second diagram. 7. If you're looking at an apartment in town, always take note of the neighborhood or general surroundings. Note whether the apartment building is situated comfortably among the surrounding buildings and whether it feels open or cramped. Note whether the building is in harmony with the surrounding buildings, or if it towers above them and oppresses their chi, or if they tower above it to oppress its chi. 8. Compare the elements of the building by its overall shape and color to the shapes and colors of the surrounding buildings. Are the elements of the building in harmony with the elements of the surrounding buildings or not? Disharmony between the elements of the different buildings will generate sha-qi in the environment, which will cause distressing conditions to develop in the lives of the people who reside there. Watch for other sources of sha-qi, such as sharp protrusions, rooftops, or corners of buildings pointing directly at the windows of the apartment in question. 9. Note the condition of the apartment's structural features. What is the state of the plumbing, heating system, wiring, the floor, walls, and layout of the rooms? Is the apartment soundproof, or are the walls too thin? 10. Does the apartment face the street corner or the middle of the block? An apartment that faces the corner is more exposed and therefore yang, whereas one that faces the middle of the block is yin. An apartment on a high floor is yang, whereas an apartment on a low floor is yin. An apartment that faces a busy avenue is yang, but an apartment that faces a quiet street is yin. An apartment that faces the front of the building is yang, and an apartment that faces the back is yin. According to your personal data list, if your physical makeup is yang, choose an apartment that is yin. Conversely, if your physical makeup is yin, choose an apartment that is yang. Keep the following cautions in mind. Number 1. A place with too many doors and windows, especially with windows that join at the corners, does not hold in qi and is not peaceful. 2. Rooms that serve as thoroughfares offer no privacy and will cause you to waste space, qi, and money. 3. Rooms that are too small and confining are oppressive and will cause you to feel hemmed in and irritable. 4. It is bad feng shui to have a bathroom facing the entrance to the apartment, or to have one that is located in the middle of the apartment, or that opens into the kitchen or to another bathroom. 5. It's bad feng shui to have a bedroom facing the entrance to the apartment, or to have a bedroom that opens into another bedroom or the kitchen. I have a great many videos now on many different topics, so I've decided to make several different video playlists so that it's easier to find the videos of greatest interest. So please check out my playlist page. Well, that's it for now. To stay up to date with my latest videos, make sure to subscribe to this free YouTube channel by clicking the red subscribe button right below this video. Take care.